So, hello to everybody. I will present parental leave policy in Spain and its inequalities. Spain is an interesting case because it is a successful story of extending leave rights to the fathers in the same amount as to the mothers, and to be widely used by fathers, a quite different experience than other countries which have also tried to involve fathers more in leave use, as it is a good instrument to promote gender equality within the families. The Spanish leave system is divided into big types of leaves: paid leaves and unpaid leaves. Paid leaves are centered mostly on the birth and care leave. The birth and care leave provides parents with 19 weeks fully paid leave, paid at 100% of the previous salary, with a very high ceiling, and additionally it is not taxable, so in fact it is quite more than 100% of the previous salary. Additionally, there are 3 weeks breastfeeding leave, which is, if it's possible in agreement with the employer, to accumulate the 1 hour day of leave for breastfeeding. This right is for an individual right, in that sense, for the father and for the mother, in the same with the same conditions and with the same criteria to be eligibility criteria, and it is highly flexible in use because, well, there are 6 compulsory weeks after parenthood, and 12 can be taken over the first year, and 1 week till the age of 8 of the child. It is also possible to take it part-time or full-time. Unpaid leave is mostly articulated through the equivalent of the parental leave in Spanish terminology. It is till the age of 3 of the child, till usually they go to school, to preschool, and it is not totally unpaid, but mostly unpaid. The only payment that exists is social security fees during this time, and some regions in Spain pay an allowance for families with low income. Additionally, as a consequence of the implementation of the EU work-life balance directive, there is also right to 8 weeks unpaid to the for each parent, and it can be taken till the age of 8, also in a very flexible manner, part-time, full-time, and on a week basis. The implementation of the work-life balance directive has brought also an increase of the duration of the birth leave from 16 to 19 weeks, which was made this year in July. And additionally, it was also extended the leave rights for lone parents, in the sense that the non-compulsory part of the second parent is also acknowledged to the lone parent mother, mostly, so that they have in total 32 weeks of leave. Next slide, please. Next. Well, who is eligible and who is not? Leave rights are linked to employment, and in that sense to having paid fees to the social security, and for birth leave, as a standard rule, it is asked for 180 days in the 7 previous years. But if the parents are younger than 26, it is half, and if they are younger than 21, there is no ask for any payment before. Another important condition is that they are registered with the Social Security. That means that all those which are in the black economy, if they haven't paid fees to the Social Security, are not eligible. Other aspects as sex, civil status, employment situation, if they work part-time, full-time, fixed-term, open-ended, intermittent or not intermittent job is not relevant. All have right to birth leave, and also those who are unemployed, perceiving benefits, and also self-employed. Not only the biological children, but also adoptive and foster children are included within this right. So in principle, it covers most of the population who is active in the working market, even if they have if they have precarious contract. Another thing is if they can make use really of these leave rights or not. Parental leave, on the contrary, is more restricted because it is linked to employed parents. In that sense, irrespective of the length of the contract, seniority, and if it's an open or fixed-term contract. Non-eligible are then not employed, and those in the black economy. Well, what we know about take-up rates? Well, surprisingly, for Spanish people, not so surprisingly, but comparatively, it is quite surprisingly. It is the increase of the length of paternity leave rights has been a big success. According to a survey of the Cuidan project we have performed this year in 2025 to parents with children less than 7 years old, 94% of all fathers have made use of this birth leave, and which is the same amount as mothers, also 29%. And a question is to use the leave, and another question is if they can use the 4.5 months, which are acknowledged. Well, ask about this, only 17% of fathers and 30% of the mothers use less time than the legal right established at the moment. The mechanism of using flexibility, which is very important, particularly for its impact on gender equality, is very frequent among fathers. You see there 42% of the fathers have made use of it, while for mothers it's not so extended and also not so relevant. breastfeeding leave, which is also an individual right, that means fathers have also right to breastfeeding leave. It is not so common, but it is widely used. Two-thirds of mothers have used it, and nearly half of the fathers have also used it. While unpaid parental leave is not, by far not so extended and very gendered. According to this survey, it is 1 in 4 women who have used some period of unpaid leave against 11% of parents. So, in that sense, Spain has shown that it is possible to increase for a quite long period of time leave rights to fathers, and being used this right by nearly all fathers who are entitled to it. There are also, it is analysis we have performed within the Quidan project mentioned in the introduction, show that it is this has been an important mechanism for fostering involvement of fathers in childcare, but and not only in childcare but also in housework, particularly when they take it to care alone when the mother returns to paid work. That is, when they use it in a flexible way. Next slide, please. Well, as a final discussion, I would suggest, if you want, to discuss which factors are behind the success of implementing a long birth leave for fathers. And if you want also, if this implies that fatherhood penalty is also emerging among those fathers who use all the leave period. Thank you very much.